Let's look at how to read from standard in using assembly language. So first of all, I'm going to create a program. So I'll call this greeting.asm. And the idea is it's going to prompt you for your name and then just say hello and then put your name there. So I'm going to need a couple of sections. I'll start with the data section. And in my data section, I'm going to have my text prompts. So these are fixed prompts. Or fixed text strings. So this will be a defined bytes, and let's see, what is your name? And I'll put a null at the end. And then the length of this, so prompt length, is going to be equal to my current location minus the prompt label. Next, I want to have a greeting. So I'll do greeting, and I'll define bytes, and I'll just call this hello, put a space here, and then maybe a new line at the end, or not new line, a null character at the end. And let's get the length of that one. So greeting, and that one is going to be equal to my current location minus reading, the greeting label. All right, now when I read the data in, I want to read it into a string, and the way I do that is have a section, and this is a BSS section, and I'll just call this my buffer. I could have something else, but I'm just gonna have a buffer so I could read in anything. And I'll make this 64 characters, so don't have anything longer than that. So this is the buffer for reading my input. I also want to know the number of characters, and I'm just gonna save this for later, but after I read it in, I want to take whatever amount of characters I read, and I'll just put it in this length right here. So I will make this a quad word, and I'll just make it 1 byte. So this is the length of input. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and define my global start. So I'll have a section, text, and global start. And let's make my global start. All right. So in it, I want to first print the name prompt. Next, I want to read from standard in. Then I want to display my greeting. Next, I want to print out the name. And then finally, at the end, I want to exit the program. Let's go ahead and write the exit code right now. I want to move into x86-64, which is my sys exit. I'm going to move into RDI, the value 1 or 0, which is my exit code. And then I'll have a syscall. All right, so how do I print the name? Well, printing the name is pretty easy. You just move into RAX, the number 1, which is the syswrite number right there. And then we want to move into RDI, the number 1, which is for standard out. I want to move into RSI, the address of the string, so that'd be prompt. So the address of string. And I want to move into RDX, the length of that string. So prompt len, length of string. And I do a syscall. So I can just go ahead and verify and make sure those things are what I thought they are. So it's prompt and prompt len. So we're good there. Next, I want to read in from standard in. So the way you do that is with this one, it's syscall, or the syscall number 1 is system right. The read is actually syscall number 0. So I'll move into RAX number 0. So this is my sys read. I'm going to move into RDI, the number 0, which is the file descriptor for stdin, standard in, or the other one is like the file descriptor for standard out. And just so you know, 3 would be standard error. Or not 3, 2, the third one. So 0 is standard in, 1 is standard out, and 2 is standard error. All right, now I'm going to move into RSI, the buffer that I'm going to be reading into. So there's a buffer for reading data. And I want to move into RDX, the length that I'm allowing. So let's go with 63, because we have 64 as the length up here, but you want to be able to have a null termination at the end. So this is the, well, it's as 64 minus 1. So it's the space for input, and just -1 for null. All right, and then I do a syscall, and that should get the data put into buffer. And at this point, RAX will also get a value. So RAX returns the bytes read. So I want to save that. So I'll move into my length, which is the thing I defined up here. You can see right here, I created a length, and we want to write into that length the length, or the number of bytes that were written. And that was in RAX, so we'll just put RAX right there. All right, now I want to display my greeting, and I can actually copy the code from right here, just kind of copy it, and then paste it right here, and then just change everything up. So I'm still writing, I'm still doing all that other stuff, but my address of the string is going to be greeting. And let's see, my length is going to be greeting len. So that's the length of the string. And I do this syscall. Now, when I type in the name right here and it gets read in, it has a new line character at the end. And I could go through and remove the new line character, and then I can put it more in line with something else, have some text before the name and some text after the name. But I'm going to go ahead and just leave it there and use that new line that's already there in my print statement. So I can do the same, copy the same code again, and I'll put it right here. This time, instead of printing out my reading, I'll just print out the buffer. And so there's no greeting. And the length is length. Except the length is a little different because it is not just that, it's right there. So it's this length right here. All right, so I print this out, and so then it'll basically say, it'll prompt you for what is your name, and then it'll say, you're entering your name, and then you will say, it'll say hello space your name. All right, so let's go ahead and see if the code works. So we'll do a NASM minus F L64. It's greeting.asm minus O greeting.o. And then I will link it greeting.o as greeting. And then I'll run it. So what's my name? My name is Joseph. It says, hello, Joseph. Now you can see right here, this new line character I press right here is right here. So if you wanted to clean it up, you have to clean it up and loop through and do something. But that's how you read from standard in.